today we'll do session tracking using hidden fields. Now, what is this hidden field? I'll show you example of VB6, then you all will understand better. In VB6, if I take a text field and if I want to print the content of that text field, just have to write one line of code. So if I take a text field, text box, whatever you call it, and if I take a button over here, and if I want to display the content of this text box, what is the name of the text box? Text1. I just have to write over there print text1 dot text. So now if I run this code, whatever I write over here, Alice, it will display me that. Okay. Now if I set the visibility property of this text box to false, now what is written in this text box? Okay, let's write over there Alice. Now if I run this, Alice is there. If I print, it will print me Alice. Now if I set the visibility property of this text box to false, so this text box will be on the form but will not be visible. It will be like a ghost. It is there but it is not visible, but I know Alice is there in it. So if I click on this, it will still print me Alice because I know that text box contains Alice. So this is called as a hidden field. So same thing in session tracking we can achieve. So what I'll do is, over here I will take a text box. The black text box is the visible. Black text box is visible. Okay. So text box which is black is visible, which is red is hidden. So this red is your hidden text box. I am color coding it as black and red, and the one which are in black are visible. Okay. So the text boxes in the HTML file both are visible. So I will write Alice over there, whatever password. Then Alice, this text box is T1. This password text box is T2. XYZ, whatever it is, the password to P1. And now I will read the value of Alice using get parameter T1 because these two are adjacent forms. Here I will create and that value of Alice T is going in which variable? A. So I will show welcome A means welcome Alice. And now I will make a hidden text box over here, red color. So this text box is hidden, and I will put the value of this A as the value of the text box. So what is the value of A? The value of A is Alice. So the value of that, what will be in the text box is A. So in that text box will contain Alice, and that text box name I have given as T2. And now when I go to the second form, I will read get parameter T2. So this text box will not be visible on the form, and when I read T2, it will, when I say goodbye B, and that I will store in the variable B. When I say goodbye B, it will show me goodbye Alice. It will show me goodbye Alice. So like this I can maintain the session, and from one form to another form I can keep on passing the data. Let's do a practical on this. So let's run this first. We are doing hidden fields, right? Hidden fields example. So these two text boxes are visible. So this is like these two black text boxes. So I write over here Alice, and the password is 123. This welcome Alice, this Alice comes via text box T1 to the variable A, and I am printing welcome A, welcome Alice. Here on this form, if it is servlet A, I will create a hidden field and put the value of A over here. Now when I click, and I'll have a button over here, this shop, and I'll have a shop button over here. When the user clicks on shop button, it will go over here and it will print me goodbye Alice. Thank you Alice. Now how I have achieved this, I'll show you. Hidden fields example. This is the index form. Index form, action honey, two text boxes available. Okay, action honey. So I'll have to go to the web XML. This XML will tell me where is honey linked to. So honey is linked to Tanna, and Tanna is linked to login servlet. So I need to go to my login servlet. This is my login servlet. In the login servlet, what am I doing? I will read the T1 and the P1. So what am I doing? I'm reading T1 and T2. So in the program, this is T2. And I store in the variable UID and password. I say welcome UID, welcome Alice. And here I am preparing a form now. And in that I am making what? Input type is hidden. And the name of the text box will be T3. And what will be the value of that text box? Value will be this UID. And as it is a string, I need to concatenate in single quote, double quote. And action is vanilla. So I need to search for vanilla in the web INF in the URL pattern. So URL pattern vanilla is linked to MCA and MCA is linked to shop servlet. So I need to open my shop servlet. So now just use your pure common sense. What is the name of the hidden field? T3. So in shop servlet, I will say here how I read request.get parameter T1 T2. There I will do request.get parameter T3. So that text field is there, but it is hidden, and it will be thank you Alice. And I'll show in the variable UID, and it will. So this is the index file. This is the login servlet, shop servlet, and this is the XML file. And as there are two servlets, there is a pair of servlet mapping, servlet mapping. This is called as hidden fields.